Hello, guys. As a father, it hurts me very much, but I need to say something about it because what I've seen and the amount of support it is getting from females and women, it's jarring. It's disgusting at a basic human level. So in America right now, there's this case going around of Lindsay Clancy on January 24th, 2023. Three kids, three children, Cora of 5, Dawson of 3, and Callum of 8 months were killed at the family home in Duxbury, Massachusetts. According to the prosecutors, they were strangled with excessive bonds. Strangling kids, your own kids, is the most sinful act that you can do, in my opinion. No parent should ever have a thought like that. It doesn't matter if you are the dad or the mom. But it hurts. Afterward, Lindsay attempted suicide by jumping from the second-story window, leaving her severely injured and paralyzed. The next line will break a lot of parents. Clancy does not deny that she killed her children. So basically she confirmed it. As a mom, how can you say that? How can you do such an horrific act of killing your own kids? The central issue at the trial, whether if she is legally responsible for her actions at the time. Even if you are dealing with psychosis or depression or whatever, this is so far off the human baseline. It's not even a discussion. For me, even if you are a total nut job, how is it possible after the first kid you don't do it, you wait till you have 3? Come on. Like this is just unbelievable. Then the claims from the prosecution is that she plans to kill the kids. Damn. Like searching things on internet. She sent her husband away so she could be alone with the kids. And with mental health issues, she was understand what she was doing and it was wrong. And that's all you need to know, basically. I don't want to hear about the defense because I think when you are doing these types of acts, even if you are dealing with psychosis, this is so far beyond human nature. The first thing when you get a kid, from a father's perspective, when I got my first 2 kids, right, my 2 boys, there's not a thing in this world that will force me to harm them. And that's from a dad, right? Come on. Come on, look at those kids. Like, come on, dude. How can you think about the children that were there in the last few minutes of their life, being strangled by their own mother, who thought about it, decided to do it, initiate the plan so she could do it in peace, with no distractions, and then did it. Even if you're psychosis, that is amount of thinking that is clearly so far beyond any morals. This person, this Lindsay person, don't deserve any human rights anymore, in my opinion. And then we have this cinema.
Now, I want to direct your attention to January 29th, 2023. Did you perform an autopsy on Callan Patrick Clancy?
I did.
And when you performed this autopsy, did you follow the procedure you just described, where you did an external examination and then an internal examination?
Yes.
And can you tell us what your initial observations were of Callan when you started the external examination?
Yes. So Callan had some therapeutic procedures in place, or therapeutic equipment in place, including a thermometer in the left nostril, a nasogastric tube in the right, an endotracheal tube down the throat, a Foley catheter draining urine, intravascular catheters in the right hand and right wrist, and an intravascular catheter in the left foot. There was some adhesive residue, possibly from other therapeutic procedures as well, on his chest. And there are additional needle marks that I saw on his body. In general, should I keep going? Or?
Well, what were your general observations?
In general, he was, we measured him at 26 inches long and 24 pounds. He had general edema, and those are the general.
So when you were talking about therapeutic things, are those things that were done by a medical provider at a hospital or some such setting?
Correct.
Okay. And what do you mean when you say he had general edema?
It means that he had his whole body had more fluid than one would expect in you
can cry, but you did it.
An 8-month-old who had not been in the hospital. It's very common for someone coming from the hospital to.
Just remember, this person right there, the woman you see crying, she killed those 3 kids with no hesitation. That's what I mean. And then I want to show you this. It's from More Pegasus, right? And just want to show you this little part.
Manipulated the mother to say this, but the mother is a narcissist. This is gaslighting. Yeah, we got this woman. We've learned a lot more about the Lindsay Clancy's husband as the trial has played out, and women are clocking every tidbit. Patrick Clancy was a man who failed his wife and kids. He didn't grow up, lead, or take responsibility. He was a man who wanted kids and who allowed his wife to sacrifice her body to produce them, and then didn't make the sacrifices to care for that body when it needed help as a result. In the US, people heavily chastise women who don't have kids, but also hang mothers by a noose when they struggle and fail. I think that stops with this case in the court of public opinion.
That's what the narrative they will create. Because a lot of moms out there in America think and they believe that she is innocent when there is blood on her hands. When she committed the most immoral act on an infant. Yeah, I say infant, yeah. Those children were not in an age that they can recognize the trouble. Right? Again, 5 years old. You cannot acknowledge that you are in danger at that age. You don't have the capacity yet to know what's good or evil. when it's your own mother. This hurting. This hurts. And when people will actually say the horrifying shit that they are spewing.
2.
I have decided I'm going to send Lindsay Clancy a letter of encouragement. Of course, I'm not going to mention anything about like the case or anything like that, but I did want to write to her and tell her that there are so many women that are out here praying for her. I think some words of encouragement might bring a smile to her. I don't know if she's able to receive any mail or not, but at least I want to try.
The Lindsay Clancy trial is going to be one of the most significant trials of your lifetime. We are all experiencing something completely unprecedented. Never before have we seen so many mothers and women rally behind somebody who confessed to killing her 3 children. And it is not because we cannot hold women accountable. Many of us see ourselves in Lindsay. Many of us know that we could have been only one step away from doing some of those horrific things because we experienced significant mental health issues after one of our children was born. And many of us know just how dark some of those thoughts get. So yeah, this is going to be one of the most significant trials of your lifetime.
Would you?
For any mother out there, if you have those thoughts, talk to somebody. Better yet, don't be around your kids. You're in danger. And if so many mothers support this woman that killed 3 kids of 5 years and below, that could not defend themselves when the husband is not present, when the father is not present because she planned it all, and you as a mom say we can recognize ourselves with this person, this animal. I have only one thing to say. You are not fit for society. You don't belong with us. There is a special place for you in a mental hospital. And there's a room there specially for you. But leave your kids alone. If you have kids. If you don't have kids yet and you're thinking about it, don't do it. Because kids are the most precious thing that you need to protect and provide for. You need to keep them safe. You need to keep them loved. You need to protect them and prepare them for the world of evil, not becoming the evil itself. And with that, I will see you guys next time. Hopefully on a better video, because this thing hurts. As a parent, seeing somebody doing this to children, words cannot describe what I want to say, because I think it's an animal. And when there's a bad animal that's killing people, we only do one thing, right? So yeah, as I say, till next time, bye bye.